Hi, viewers.
Did it
Welcome
work?
back to the Daily Scrum.
Nice.
We're in the Truman Show.
Yeah. This I didn't know. You could toggle off Lucas's feed, so it
Yes, I
um,
can do that. Let me figure
give
out
us
how.
back this real estate.
Yes. Boom.
Nice.
All right. Okay. I'll start. Should we dive in? Cool. I quickly worked up a little sizzle piece for Sam yesterday. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think I like it. I think as I reach out to these podcasts, I'm aware that first impressions last, and it's important to kind of come to them with professionalism, right? And I'm trying to do due diligence of like listening, at least scrubbing like an episode or two for each one, so that I'm not just kind of cold emailing people. And I feel like I've taken the time to, strategize that Sam would be a good fit for the podcast. We do have a small amount of Sam speaking right now because we have a small body of video and podcast to pull from. So I kind of just pulled together this short 2-minute clip. I was tempted to kind of just throw it out there for you guys feedback in lieu of Sam being here. But I also kind of don't want to burden you guys with, extra consideration. I know you're all busy. So does anyone feel strongly that they would like to see my little vignette on Sam before I share it with some podcasts? I'd be happy to share it. What do you guys feel like?
Sure. I mean,
Sure.
Take a look. Yeah.
2 minutes.
Right. And what you're gonna see right now some serif fonts, okay? Now I know we killed the serif fonts, but here's the thing. I have to pick my battles with my editor, right?
Totally.
Yesterday. Okay.
I honestly feel the pressure because I feel like you want everything to be consistent going forward, but I'm like, at a startup at this time, our design language is not locked in. It's gonna keep changing and evolving, and I'm trying to lock it in as much as possible for your sake. But I think we're gonna have to embrace the inconsistency a little bit.
Okay,
so,
that is great.
From my perspective, I'm okay with that. I'm trying to respect your aesthetic too. So
yeah, I think we're both trying to be great partners, right? But we're also trying to be mindful.
Not be held up by things.
Yeah. So and look, I respect the work of an art director. It's sacred. So I know that we're building temples, cathedrals here. So I'm careful with how I ramshod over designers' work. So I'm prefacing, and then also what's playing in my mind that I know you ascribe to is ready, fire, rain. Just keep going. Don't let great be the enemy of good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
100%.
Here's what we put together very quickly yesterday. And this is a V1.0, right? So
do you want to actually, Rowan? Sorry. Do you want to share it at the end? So like
at the end,
our stand-up updates, and then we can circle back to this.
Yeah. Okay, so to kind of observe more of the formal format, since I have this asset, unless there's any big like whoa, don't do that. I'm gonna start these outreach emails today, sending them. I'm also looking to update Mary all of the existing videos that I have right now. And again, this might be an unnecessary burden on you and myself, because maybe we should just break through this blockade. But I think what I'm trying to do, I think in my own mind, is compartmentalize what is Watch Me Pivot, what is AI worth using, right? And for me, that organizational system will just help me, I think, with clear communication objectives, right? Watch Me Pivot is user. It's proudly shooting from the hip. It's not heavily. It's never performative. It's always very. How can I say this? In the moment, So I do want to kind of go back and just change everything that kind of feels like it's a diary entry from Sam, or anything that kind of just feels like it's a building in public moment with the Watch Me Pivot branding. Because right now it has the Plow branding on it. And I just feel like Plow needs to be like a little bit more of a kind of professional. When I think of Plow, I think the audience for Plow almost are like our investor audience, right? What is Plow doing? Who are, and then our, our Watch Me Pivot is our like coding, Daniel, I want to call them your fan base, your group of people that watch you and are participating in your journey. And then AI worth using is going to have its own calculus, which, because I'm even like approving comms messaging that's being provided to me by content partners, because we're going to start running paid ads against that. So that's another brand entity, collateral entity that I want to define. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm going to try and work over the weekend. I do enjoy doing this. I don't usually do tons of weekend work. I do have a family that I prioritize, but if I can do some work this weekend, if we, I'm going to try and implement some of those changes. Okay, that's me.
Cool. And I don't know if it would be helpful for us to, I don't know if you wanted to sync on some of this stuff, Rowan, but I'm happy to words too.
If I can get some some transition screens for Watch Me Pivot, then I can fly with that.
Okay. Yeah, cool. All right, my turn. Finally got some green check boxes yesterday, which is exciting. Thank you for the feedback on Copy, Jonathan. Did another rev on the OpenSeed page and made some updates and then pushed that live. So openseed.plow.co is there. I don't know. I'm not really loving, granted, it's like a placeholder terminal install right now, but I'm not really loving the showing the terminal install for OpenSeed, because it's more about the spec than like the install process. And I'm remembering too, I think at one point, Sam and I talked about just using one of the Skillshare videos that one of y'all put together. So maybe Daniel, or I know Plukas isn't here right now, but Daniel or Plukas, whenever y'all create a video for the seeds that you want to share on Product Hunt next week, we can upload one of those to the page just as a way to explain a skill and a seed and this is how it's created and all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to overthink that too much, because I think even in lieu of some of our conversations over the last week, OpenSeed is more, it's about the spec and the creation of seeds, and we don't really know how we're going to create seeds yet. So just holding that loosely. Sorry, that was long-winded. But yeah, got that done, which I was glad about. Got some assets over to Rowan. There's still some more stuff that I can help Rowan with. So that, and then doing another rev on the OpenSeed page with maybe a new video is on my mind. And just flagging that tomorrow is 4th of July Observe, so I will be off tomorrow for that. Yeah. And anyone else should be too. I know, Daniel, you're not really, you probably don't care as much, but.
When you work for an American company, you should observe American, holidays.
Yeah. I
want you to have a barbecue with a hot dog and some kind of fruity alcoholic drink in a red Solo cup. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I will do a hot dog barbecue, and I didn't get entirely the drink. What is it? Just a alcoholic?
Beer. A beer.
Okay. I'll get some alcoholic.
Yeah.
Alcoholic drink, and I will share a video or a photo on Slack tomorrow.
There you go.
Okay. So for me, I said I was going to prepare my people launch for July 6th. And we do have a VSL website. I did record the body for the VSL video, and also I did record a few B-rolls. I recorded a few more B-rolls for that. I didn't start running ads for that, which I will record the ads for that today. So what I want to do, record the ads, make sure they're running, make sure the VSL website is ready to receive traffic, set up some tracking on the VSL so I know the ads are working, people are clicking the link for the group. I'm not, yeah, so this is like a preparation for the launch on Monday. So I have an audience to say, hey, you were interested about my people. Now it's available on Product Hunt. Go check it out. If possible, leave a vote for me. Something like that.
What is VHL?
And
VHL?
yeah, VSL is a video sales letter. It's a video of me trying to sell my people for people that lands on the website. So they're really like wanting to use that thing. But instead of buying, they're just clicking going to a group.
Got it.
Yeah. And Mary did an awesome job of creating a HTML page of the Watch Me Pivot, the design from Figma. She created the HTML. Now I have a better reference to tell my client. I'd say now it's 95% there. It is live. I'm always like every time Claude do another rev, I check the status. So if you all want to take a look, I want to change the colors of the token maxing leaderboard. I think the reference was purple. And
ooh, yeah. AI worth using looks so good. Yeah, you're
nice.
using at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's me.
Cool. Yeah, it is looking good.
Can you hear me okay if I'm at this volume?
We can hear you.
I just don't want to like speak too loud because I'm at the airport. Yeah, for me, the main thing that I did was wrap up work on the validation flow. So there were like some final just little bugs and polish to do with validation and import. I got that deployed, so that's all now live. Lucas wanted me to make a video showing that off. I didn't get to that, but I'll do that next. And then my goal is to update all the seeds that we currently have on there and import any missing seeds and then run it against that and then do a final kind of curation pass and unlist things. And I think I need to make a couple changes just to make unlisted like the absolute default.
I have one small, can we change, I'm sure this is easy enough, but can we change the Tom tested tag to be plow verified?
Yeah, actually, I think I added a plow verified because you were, yeah, so we have both of them right now. Perfect. So
nice.
Yeah, I can actually, I can make a note that anything that's like super featured, we can just put plow verified on for right now.
Cool.
And remove, I was just kind of having Tom tested on random ones just so we could see it, but clearly I don't think we should have that badge as part of the launch. So I'll go through and remove those.
I think it's us talking to ourselves a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but if you ever want to do a plow verify, just that's in the admin interface, and then it's like, I don't remember there's like a specific term, but there's a pop-up and lets you choose all the different badges, turn them on or off.
Cool.
I think it's called credibility, I think is what called it.
Awesome. Anything else?
Daniel, I have a couple of things I wanted to sync with you on the watch me pivot. Maybe we can sync including the Discord, and then maybe how to make some of those clickable buttons functional. Do you think we could find some time to go over that?
Yeah, we can sync after we're done with Scrum.
Cool. I think the only parking lot we had was Rowan, if you want to share.
Sure.
Or if you want, I don't know if you want to share that just in Slack or not, but
I'll share it for our live stream audience as they see, as they see me getting real time feedback.
Perfect.
I'll caveat this with the intended recipient for this is just someone who has received an email saying, "Hey, we've identified your podcast as a good place for Sam, who's a builder in the tech space. We're also reaching out to some faith-based, so I'll also have some inclusion of where some of those overlaps are. And I just needed something that they could kind of hang their hat on for who Sam is. And so I could have gone a number of routes, but I only had available to us the sound bites that I have him talking, right? So mostly I leaned into the kind of some of this kind of like concept of like AI is creating this kind of new wave of like societal kind of upheaval. He's carrying some of the learnings of him as a kind of first wave tech engineer and designer. So I kind of leaned into that as a messaging. And again, like we can 2.0 this at any point, but I just needed to put something out here. Hopefully you guys can hear the sound. I don't have a way of testing that, I guess. So let me just hit go and you can tell me.
I thought I was building.
You guys hearing? Okay, cool.
I thought I was building product people wanted because people were using it. But in hindsight, I realized I was a drug dealer. We have the most sophisticated infrastructure known in the history of humankind, and we're targeting the primitive part of your brain, the compulsive part of your brain, to get you to like and to get you to click.
Can you say a little bit more about that, Jesse? This honestly feels like one of the most visceral alignment moments for me. We're in this moment where you could go to the same college, study the same thing, get the same GPA, take the same job, be an engineer, and those who are leaning into AI are getting $100 million job offers, and those who aren't are getting laid off. It's happening with engineering. I think it's happening in America more broadly. I want to push on this. Do you think it's is it they're not capable or they're not interested? Because this is very personal to me. I rolled out facial recognition and detection at Facebook. I found you on a leaderboard, our leaderboard site, where you're regularly at the top. You have spent, since you joined that site, 80 billion tokens, which is more than the total output of all of humanity over the first 5 millennia of writing. Tom, how long did it take you to write the first GitHub, the first release?
Oh boy. Well, we had a public beta within 6 months. So like we really cranked. I'm super impressed at how fast we were. We had public launch 6 months after we started.
I decided the right thing to do is to come back and try to do it differently. And if I'm not willing to do it differently, how can I expect anybody else to?
Oh. That is cool.
Yeah.
Did you edit this yourself, or is it?
No. I have a long-time editor friend who does a nice job.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. I feel like some of the copy on the cards was like a little rough, but other than that, like I feel like the story arc played nicely.
The actual
the
copy.
written titles. yeah, like the actual copy itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you want to give me some copy editing feedback?
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Just like little things, like, and it's funny because I mean, I've been literally editing through all these websites that Claude's made for me, and so I've just like started like picking up on like ways it talks, and it's like it makes 85% sense to a human reading it, but like that gap, I feel like sometimes, like, I don't know, like can be smoothed out a little bit.
Yeah.
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 I call this. It smells like AI. All this thing that Claude generates, and you just like you can easily see like what is AI because
Yeah.
of this smell.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of, it's annoying because you're like, oh, I just want
Yeah.
not to always do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. No,
But
I appreciate
if you send me the video, I can kind of just scrub through it, and
excellent.
there's just, it honestly wasn't, it was just in a couple places where I was like, oh, that feels like a little, like, it feels like I could just like use another pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I like the story arc that you have,
Okay, good.
that you're telling.
All right.
I do remember though,
And
I
I
thought
think
there was
there's-
another clip of like on the whole selling the house thing. I thought there was a clip where Sam actually like said and talked about that, and I thought that was like actually super compelling content.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if that was like too long or didn't make the cut, but like I feel like that really helps reinforce the narrative at the end as well if you added that.
Yeah. No, there is a I call that the pivot. That was the first video that we did that kind of talked about his kind of burning the boats, you know, kind of just moving his whole family up to a house by the freeway. Yeah, I think yeah. This is a 2 minutes. I was trying to get something 60 to 90 seconds, so you have to kind of. But yeah, if you think there's some dead space in there, that might be a good thing to 2.0 to be in the 2.0. Just be a bit more explicit about that.
Yeah, I think if I were to make cuts, I feel like there was the card on like, oh, he's not afraid to ask like the hard questions, and then it was all pretty good, but I feel like some of it could have like jumped immediately into a little bit more of the hard questions. So I feel like each one maybe had like Sam saying something, then Sam saying like the hard question. So maybe from a cut perspective, some of those could have been trimmed a little to at least gain some space. That was it wasn't like it was like bad or lingering, but I feel like it could have been punchier probably to save some time.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. All right.
But yeah, I think it's a really good.
It's a good start. It's a good start. Yeah. It's throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks. Okay, thank you.
I was entertained watching it, and I was a little bit enthralled. So I think that hits the mark more than anything.
It's hard.
Else.
It's hard to pay Sam a compliment because he goes like, you always say that, but he's actually a really interesting dude. It's really fun to watch. He's so alive. So yeah, it's good. It's good. He's
yeah. When you're showing, I got the feeling I wanted to watch more of this.
Cool.
That's good.
That's exactly the response we want. Cool. All right, I'll shoot this over to Mary, and then maybe maybe I'll shoot this over to you too, Jonathan. And if you want to, if you have time to shoot in some notes, we'll take those into account for the next version.
Sure.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice.
All right.
Ron, do you want to stay and sync?
Yeah, let's quickly sync on the watch me pivot landing page. That'd be great.
Cool.
Bye.
See you, Mary. Hey.
I can't.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I was wondering if Jonathan was still with us or not.
Yeah, I don't see his camera, but I see his space.
Okay. Let me just get this. Over to over to Mary real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's coordinate. So how? Let me share my screen. I'm sure there's stuff that you are planning to do. Because you said, what do you think? What do you think about making this button clickable? Yeah, it's not a huge.
And doing
I don't know.
what?
I don't know. I guess. Yeah, it kind of. Yeah, it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. It looks like it's a clickable thing, but it's not. So
I could remove the
play button.
button icon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Cool. Join the leaderboard. How do we? How do
This
people join?
yeah, this can be a link to GitHub.
Cool.
I mean, so there's two things. Like,
Yeah.
one is I could see the full leaderboard, and from the leaderboard there is a link to register, or I could directly send the person to the GitHub and not send it to the leaderboard itself. So
Yeah, I think join. I think those are two options, right? View the full leaderboard and join the leaderboard. So I think that those are okay to be
you
separate.
think this is okay? Okay.
I
Cool.
think so. I think people who are really interested will go to the leaderboard, but that's clear enough that they'll know that they have the opportunity to join, and then when they're there, they'll obviously see that they can also join, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this broadcast, the daily. Guys, you can join us every day on 2 p.m. on Twitch. I'm just submit a topic. So what if the submit a topic? Where should that go? Do you think that should go to Discord?
It could, yeah. So there's two paths. One is we send them to where we nurture our community, or like a form where they actually just submit a topic and that's it. I'm not sure if we could send a link to Discord that goes to a channel specifically with a templated message or something. I don't know if that's possible. So I think it's safe to say it's either like go to Discord and they look around our Discord,
Yeah.
talk to us there,
Yeah.
or this could be a farm.
I think we want to have a really strong urge to get people to Discord. I don't know if submit a topic is the right way to. I mean, it could say submit a topic on Discord. So in a way, it's like a soft sell towards Discord. It could also
Yeah.
just be like join our Discord community to submit a topic. That could be a little bit more like explicit.
What a yeah, maybe what if want to submit a topic and then the button below join Discord
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah. Want to
And
submit a topic.
what does view agenda do?
So what that was going to be was I have been planning like a week in advance what the topic. But then since I put that there, I've started to kind of think more kind of like topically, like I've tried to shift away from like, a rigid plan for content and be rather a little bit more fluid day by day. So I think we can remove that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I think we should have a Discord logo down here and at the top as well. Okay. Yeah. Oh, apply to be a guest. I need to give you the guest form for this.
Mm-hmm.
There's an intake form. Yeah, I think I need a version of this. I'll do a version of this that's not like this one is set up to kind of like for people who've already verbally agreed. So I'll do a clone of this and make it more specific to people who are interested in coming on the show. And send you that.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Cool.
I'll get these websites updated with the Watch Me Pivot links. I'm going to precede them with some content and send these over to you as well.
Sounds good. All right.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm going to go on with Plukas. I should be all good to go.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, I shared a little bit about we can only do one stream at a time.
Yeah.
I'm always like, most of the time, I remember to turn on the Watch Me Pivot stream, right? And whenever we're doing something else other than the Watch Me Pivot, I need to turn down Watch Me Pivot stream so you can turn up whatever you want to do. So just give me a heads up 10 minutes before. Like if you see Watch Me Pivot is up, then this will be a problem for you. So let me know, hey, turn off Watch Me Pivot so I can go live.
Okay. And then the rare exception that you are not available because you're on.
Yeah. I'll teach you the manual mode. So I will share a link with you on Slack. Open that. You hit connect and then put the password. So this is a OBS running inside a server, and it has a system that whenever the stream is down, it will reconnect automatically. So if you hit stop streaming, this will stop the stream from restream and will allow you to start your own stream. But after a few seconds, like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, the system will restart automatically, and then you can't start your restream. So you need to like stop and start at the same time. That's the manual mode.
Yes. So I have to stop this here, right here.
The blue. I'm not seeing your cursor, but the blue button that says stop streaming.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. And now you start your stream on restream at the same time. That will be the process.
Okay, let me see if I can start my stream over here.
We're already live, right?
Oh yeah, we're already on. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you will need to stop this live and the OBS to start the other one you want.
Okay, so we've already stopped the OBS.
Yeah.
So now I just have to stop this and okay, you got it. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's clear. Thank you very much.
Nice. Yeah.
Let me know if you need any help with anything that you're doing.
Yeah. Actually, that video that we recorded on the hackathon at Tom's place, where are those files? Because I think like that would be a good validation b-roll for my stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like who's Daniel? And then
Yeah,
I can show
yeah.
like Daniel at the table with
you know what you could get me? You know, fuck, I if you know where that footage is of you that you uploaded before you left your interview stuff, I think it's pretty straightforward where to find it. But it's just on my list. If you're nearby, would you send me the link to that so I can get your profile?
My like self-recorded interview, just like I did with Sam and Mary. Is that what you're talking about, or something else?
Yeah.
There's two things. When you did that personal interview with me, I recorded that with my camera. I can point you to the footage as well, and I can also.
Was this yesterday's? Oh, the interview.
The interview about like personal life stuff.
Oh, when we did the on the yield.
On the yield, yeah. I like almost all the time we're doing yield. I do set up my cameras and record that footage in case we need.
Yep.
So I can share the link to that, and for the questions, I can share both, and you can take a look into them.
Yeah. Sweet. Let me get you. Okay, and this is something I wanted to share with you. Actually, I'm kind of excited about this. I have a friend that you're gonna meet. He's amazing. I love him. I kind of like. I met him like something like 10 years ago, and he was like 18. He just left college. He didn't really know what he wanted to do. He's a gamer, like a hardcore gamer. And I was working with, do you know Free Fire? Have you ever heard of that game? It's a mobile video game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I launched Free Fire to the US market, and we worked with, we worked with like Mr. Beast, we worked with McLaren, we worked a bunch of like Snoop Dogg. I did a live stream with Snoop Dogg.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Snoop Dogg works everywhere. Anyway, I was looking on Upwork for an editor that had gaming experience, and this little kid just showed up, and he just really impressed me. He was in Sao Paulo at the time, and literally this was the beginning of our like probably like I think we worked together for like 5 years. Anyway, when my business got acquired, at that time he kind of was feeling a little bit like the reason why he got into it was kind of for lemonade. And this is what happens with acquisitions is like suddenly people are like, well, wait a minute, who's this other organization that I'm working for now? It doesn't really feel like what I was doing before. And anyway, he was like, you know what? He said, I'm gonna quit editing. He also was seeing AI coming for editing, and so he's like, I need another. So he started teaching himself code. So he gave up editing and started teaching himself code. And literally like I don't know, like a year after I talked to him like 20 times a day, all day, for years, he said, hey, I've got this product. Can you try it? And I was like, sure. So he shared me his product that he coded. He's actually like literally coding this product in real time. And I'm like requesting features and he's giving me features. Well, anyway, yesterday he said, so how you feeling? I was like, you know what? I'm ready to pull the trigger. I'm like, if you can be responsive enough to add what we need, I will take my money from Adobe and give it to my Brazilian indie developer friend. So I just bought 4 seats. One for me, one for you, one for Pueblo, and one for Paul. And I want us to migrate our review cycles over to Fount. And now if it doesn't make sense for you guys to do review cycles through Fount, we can nix your seat.
Yeah.
Right? It's 20 bucks.
Yeah. Okay, I do have the first request.
Yes.
Does it have an API?
No, I don't think so.
So that would be my first request. Like,
right.
So you can share like, I want an API.
Yep.
Where I can tell to my cloud, hey, here is the API.
Yep.
Upload this file there for me.
Yep.
That's what I want.
Okay, we will get it. I will get it. There might even be a good way for you and him to speak in Portuguese and get that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that's one thing. So
I'm up for like manually doing the thing, and hopefully you can do this user request. This should not be hard because the whole system needs the API. It's just that it needs to be exposed for someone externally to use.
Yeah, and the whole reason why I went through that whole story is because you asked me where you can find the SAM videos, and the short answer is this is my Frame.io with like work from like I don't know 2, 3, sometimes even longer years ago, and so right now everything is basically going into. I'm kind of sneaking it into this Lemonade folder. But all of this has been migrated over to Fount. So I just need to ask him where it is, and then I can basically like we will have a central cloud repository of working videos that we can both share and have access to there.
Yeah.
But if you want that that right now, I can give you this. And I think you should be able to download it. Let me just make sure. Downloads. There you go. Copy link. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, there's some. Yeah, of course. There's some good stuff in there of you, and the whole vibe kind of feels cool. All right. Cool. All right.
All right. Thanks, Ron.
Thanks. Talk soon.
Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.